You've never seen shotgun shooting like this. No exaggeration. Today, we're not just breaking clays, we're breaking expectations. What you're about to watch isn't just about hitting targets, it's about timing, control, instinct, and straight-up guts. These are the hardest, most insane trick shots ever done with a shotgun. Every shot in this video gets harder, more chaotic, more ridiculous, more fun to watch. Buckle up. We open with a baseline. 2 clays in the air, 1 pull, boom, both shattered. Clean. But the thing is, that's just day 1 stuff. Our shooter doesn't stop there. He takes 2 more clays, same shot, but this time he jumps off a raised platform mid-air and hits them before landing. That means 0 balance, no anchor foot, just pure muscle memory. Let's watch that again in slow-mo. Look at the posture, the follow-through. It's not luck. It's years of practice, compressed into 1 second of magic. Now for the classics, behind the back shot. Everyone's heard of it. Few dare to try it. Fewer still hit it. Our shooter faces away from the launcher, hears the clay launch, raises the shotgun over his shoulder without turning around, fires, boom, gone. That's full trust, no hesitation. You either commit or you miss. Next trick, the full spin shot. The shooter starts by looking away, then spins 360 degrees as the clay launches, fires before he's even fully squared up, and still hits it. Think about what's going on there. Visual disorientation, inner ear balance reset, target tracking, all in one motion. It's not just a flex, it's physics and intuition working together. Now we raise the chaos. 3 clays, launched at staggered angles, no script. The shooter doesn't know where they're coming from. It's a pure reaction test. First clay, far left, fires, boom. Second, dead center, almost vertical, boom. Third one comes flying from behind, whips around, boom, 3 for 3. And here's the twist, they were all different sizes, mini clay, standard clay, and a rabbit roller. Speaking of rabbits, let's show some love to the ground clays. These things bounce, skip, and roll unpredictably. Total nightmare to track. Our shooter? He runs at it, drops to a sliding knee, pivots, and nails the clay just as it hits a rock and skips into the air. That one deserves a frame-by-frame replay. Look at the clay, flicking into the air like a coin toss. That shot was seconds from impossible. Let's switch it up. Teamwork round. 2 shooters. 1 fires clays, the other hits. But the clays are launched randomly. No pattern. Right, left, double, single, who knows what's coming? The shooter reacts in real time, sometimes hitting 1 clay, sometimes 2 with a single shot. That's coordination on another level. Now the gear. People always ask, what kind of shotgun is that? It's a standard over-under, no scopes, no auto-assist, just iron sights and grit. Everything you're seeing is done without gimmicks. That's what makes it so satisfying. Let's test the fundamentals. Single clay, straight shot, only this time the shooter holds the shotgun upside down. I'm not kidding. Barrel under the arm, trigger pointed upward. Clay flies, shooter adjusts. Boom, gone. The recoil control alone is impressive, but to hit while inverted? That's borderline ridiculous. Back to aerials. The shooter now hand tosses his own clays, left hand throws, right hand fires. Timing has to be perfect, or the clay's out of reach before the shotgun's even in position. He nails the first, then tries a double, throws 2 clays, 1 high, 1 low, fires once. Both explode. That's about as close to wizardry as shooting gets. All right, time for what we call the eliminator. 5 clays, 5 launchers, all timed at different speeds and directions. The shooter can't plan, can't predict. He loads 5 shells, locks in, and waits. First clay, front, boom. Second, far right, boom. Third, behind, swivels, boom. Fourth and fifth launch together, 1 high, 1 low, fires, Boom, boom. Every single one dusted. The entire sequence takes under 4 seconds. That's not a trick. That's a live-action video game. Quick break to talk about the shooter's mindset. Off camera, he's calm, focused. You wouldn't think he's about to do something wild, but once he steps up, it's game on. Everything slows down. Breathing gets shallow. Muscles are loose, but ready. That mental switch, the ability to go from relaxed to razor-focused in an instant, is what separates top-tier shooters from everyone else. Let's test that theory. Watch this next shot, blindfolded. Seriously, no vision. Clay launches. He listens for the sound, the echo, the direction of the wind, turns toward it, fires, boom, nailed it. You could hear a pin drop after that shot. Now comes the one-hand challenge. Shotgun held in one hand only, no shoulder support, no cheek weld, just grip strength, aim, and instinct. Clay flies. One hand raises, boom, still on target. You can see the shock on the faces in the background. That shouldn't be possible. Let's turn up the chaos. 5 clays, 1 shell. That's the challenge. The shooter hand tosses all 5 clays in rapid succession, creating a tight overlapping arc. No launchers, no tech, just raw timing. He loads a spread shell, breathes once, and fires. Boom! In the replay, you see the magic. The first 3 clays explode on impact. The last 2 shatter a split second later as the spread widens. 1 pull, 5 clays, gone. It's like a shotgun version of a domino chain. Fast, violent, perfect. Then someone from the crowd yells, spin, jump, behind the back, all in one. The shooter hears it, grins, and steps up. The clay launches. He spins 360, jumps mid-spin, flips the shotgun behind his back, and fires before landing. Boom! Nailed it! That's not just trick shooting. That's choreography with recoil. You can't rehearse that. You either own it or you miss, and he doesn't miss. And now, the finale. The one everyone waits for, the death blossom. 7 clays, launched simultaneously in every direction, up, low, far, fast. The shooter has 6 shells. 1 target will escape guaranteed. He locks in. First, center, boom. Second, far left, boom. Third and fourth, quick high-low tap, boom, boom. Fifth, off a tree limb, boom. Sixth, low skimmer over the pond, boom. The last clay escapes. He lowers his shotgun, smiles, and says, next time. Every shot you just saw, real. No tricks, no edits, just years of obsession and 0 hesitation. Got an even crazier idea? Drop it in the comments. We just might go for it.